When are you going back?
I'm not.
When are you going
Anytime
to Nageezy?
soon. Nageezy, New Mexico.
Yeah.
I don't know. That looked pretty cool, man.
Looks
It's not
pretty
that
good.
far of a drive now. It's not. Yeah, there would have to be more to do than just that trail.
I don't know. I mean, you could go to like. The thing to do could be you could go to Santa Fe and then drive like a couple hours and go to Nageezy and do the trail thing and then go back to Santa Fe.
Yeah, that might be worth doing.
Yeah, something like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'll look more into it.
There's nobody watching. I mean, I think it's just there might be one person watching. So
yeah,
but I think because people are. Oh, now there's three people. Okay,
watching.
It'll start to happen. I mean, that
let's give it a minute.
Yeah, I think people are like, wow, what are you guys doing on an hour and a half early?
Yeah, why can't you work an hour and a half more?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the simple truth of the matter is, we don't want to.
We finished up everything that we had to do.
Yeah, and we could have sat around goofing around for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Watched paint dry.
Yeah, but like Chris Hendricks is here hanging out, says hi. Eric Luddinger is here. Doc is here. Brad Guitar Miller is here. Gary Redburn is here. So, yeah, there's people, and people will start to show up. And we've got some cool stuff to talk about today, Chris.
Good.
FU5, what? I can't, that's not a real name. Martin Murray. Is it? Yeah, guess. Gary says, guess what came today? Gary, I'm going to guess it was the stone ground Mexican dark chocolate sampler that you ordered.
That's pretty good.
I have one of those, and it's okay.
Stone ground dark
chocolate. What do they call the? It's not. They don't call it a mortar and pestle. What do they call the thing that the kitchen tool that you grind up? You know, like to make salsa.
Mortar and pestle.
Well, I think it's that, but there's a Spanish name for it too. You know what I'm talking about? It starts with an M.
Molcajete?
Yeah. I think that's it.
And I said it correctly.
Yeah. Look at you go, dude.
All my Spanish friends will say, wow, that Chris is really on top of his molcajete.
Molcajete.
Yeah.
So this sampler, it's good chocolate. It's a little grainy because it's like
because it's stone ground, man.
Yeah, but like they have all different like flavors of like coffee and like a regular dark chocolate. They're all dark chocolate too.
Yeah.
Know what I learned about kind of spending a lot of money on like boutique chocolate?
That you really like boutique chocolate?
I think it's that I'm kind of a Hershey bar kind of guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So one time there was this lady and
did she have a molcajete?
No, she was telling me all the health benefits of really good dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And I said, so you're telling me my M&M fascination
not gonna help
is okay? And she's like, oh, that's not chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had chocolate before. I know chocolate.
It's definitely
chocolate.
I know what I like.
Peanut in there.
Ooh,
and it's got a candy shell, but there's some chocolate in there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think a lot of modern candy actually uses a lot of honey as the sweetener.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. Which isn't necessarily great.
I did not know that.
But yeah, apparently chocolate, if in the right crowd, good for you.
Yeah. It's heart healthy food. Gary, is that what came? I don't know.
Heart healthy. We were talking about Gary and his.
Yeah.
I thought he was getting a new inflatable pool toy.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway,
don't even know.
Well, let me know what came. Probably Gary's pickups came today from Dylan or his molcajete ground boutique chocolate. Oh, it could be his icon. Yeah, that could be. That's probably it. It's new guitar day for some people. It's going to be new guitar day for some other people
he's
too.
Like that guitar. I just spent like the last 10 minutes playing an icon.
Yeah.
And you can't hardly put them down.
No, what's not to like? Really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fun. It's loud.
I think
it's vibraty.
Yeah. I think you said it best, Chris, when you're like, it doesn't matter if we make a bunch of videos where we show you what a humbucking pickup in the neck sounds like. You really got to pick that guitar up and play it to appreciate how neat it is. Gary will let you know.
Yeah, so, you may not have gotten to do more than go bring.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're just fun to play.
They're fun guitars.
Fun to own, fun to play.
Yeah. and they're fun to like. There's something about the icon too that like it you stop working the guitar. You know what I mean?
I think I do.
So you stop trying to like, oh, I have to like play this thing I gotta do. You start playing the guitar when you pick up one of those.
Yeah,
you stop working it. You stop worrying about all this other
you do definitely
nonsense. It washes away.
Worrying about all this other stuff because you either play the guitar or you set it down and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you might be surprised at what you find.
Yeah,
sometimes music happens.
Sometimes. All right, so remember a couple of weeks ago we did a thing where we were talking about why Dylan's channel is more popular than ours in terms of number of subscribers, and the only thing I can come up with is we don't have enough knives.
Not enough knives.
So I brought in a knife from my own collection, and this one is another one. Guaranteed Dylan doesn't have this one.
Okay.
Now this is a reproduction of the Gerber Mark II, which was something that they had. I think they started making these in the mid to late 60s, and they were popular in Vietnam. This one's a reproduction. The Gerber doesn't make them anymore, and the originals actually had a 30-degree contour to them. They were bent.
Oh, you were telling me about
and that's so that you could get it really close to the body. But this is a version of that knife. Also had this kind of wasp edge here where it gets real narrow here. They haven't made this in decades. There was a push to make, believe it or not, this was supposed to be your like go-to survival knife. And so they put like little teeth on the where the wasp profile was.
For cutting down trees and
stuff. Sure. Yeah. They put teeth on there, and that's the one that Mel Gibson used in his role of Mad Max in Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior. He pulls this out of his boot when he's about to work over the gyro captain.
After Dog attacks through the window.
Yeah, he doesn't. This is not the knife that he has under the interceptor.
No, that's more of a machete.
Yes, yeah, it might be not quite as big, but he had this one in his boot, and he pulls it out, and his had the little teeth on it. But this one is like the original, and this one's made by Military Armament Corporation. Same people that MAC, same people that brought you the Mac 10.
Oh, really?
Everyone knows about the Mac 10.
I hate to say it, I'm almost more intrigued by this.
Now the sheath, is not one of the things I need to do with this. I need to decide if I want to go black finish. Yeah, can you hear that? It's
real leather.
Yeah. And it doesn't have any finish on it. You could get.
Yeah, you're right. It does not have any finish on
some of the originals were just like
that was fresh off the cow, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Some of them had like a brown finish, and some of them had a black finish. I think I'm going to go with the brown because I think that sounds intriguing.
So it's been more than a red hot minute since I've dyed any leather, although I have done that in the past. What's it take?
Just dye.
Fairly smooth.
Yeah, I think you just put it on there, and
it's going to dye right up.
I think so. Yeah, because there's nothing on it. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyway, Dylan, you don't have one of these. Ha ha ha. So, Tom, it's not exactly like the Sykes Fairborn, which I have one of those too, because I don't think any knife collection is complete without one. Joy says, I wonder if the YouTube powers that be are reacting to no monetization. Joy, I know for a fact they are, because I just went through and looked at all the videos that we did, not the live ones, but the other ones. And they're like 500, 600, 800 views less than we normally get. And that's gotta be part of it. So, yeah.
Did it come with a lanyard?
No, it does. It didn't, but that's what
those holes are for.
They had a handful of sheaths that looked, they had some that looked like this, and they had some other ones that looked a little different. So anyway.
So what are these for? Is this also a secondary belt?
That would go on a belt, and then these would go, show the good side.
Also.
So yeah, these would go on a military web pattern belt through the eyelets.
Yeah, okay.
So
all right.
Yeah.
All right, so it's multifunctional.
Eric wants to know whatever happened to the TTG leather guitar strap idea. That is something that is still on the table. We just kind of have to make it happen.
So
we could just walk across the street.
Except he can't find his pattern.
I think that, but right? I think that
he'd probably find it if you said, "Hey, let's make some." But yeah. So there was some upfront cost to get something custom done, which I didn't realize.
Yeah. Well, there's always upfront cost, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was more than I thought for something that was branded as Texas Toast, that was labeled, marked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I don't want to do is go to Tandy Leather and get something that's unfinished and then make a bunch of guitar straps ourselves. I want Hunter Leather across the street, who has been making leather stuff for longer than you and I have been alive, Chris. I want them to put it together. So that would be something that
do it's a good idea.
Okay.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Maybe
unless it's a secret.
Maybe a GoFundMe strap thing.
No, we could do that. Or what do they call it when you buy it in advance?
Well, we could do something like that. Yeah.
That's not GoFundMe. It's
I think and
crowd funded. Yeah.
Well, that's what GoFundMe is. Yeah. And there's others, but yeah, that way we could make sure that it's not just 4 dudes that want a guitar strap.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
Dan says he'll buy one. Alan says he'd like to get one. Lefty says pre-order or group buy type of thing. Yeah, I mean, basically, that would be a cool thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, but you know why we're here today, Chris? We're not here to talk about knives or the Gatorade that I'm drinking or guitar straps. Although the Gatorade, the guitar strap is a really good idea. I think we should do that.
That would be fun.
We're here to talk about a really exciting Challenger Level 2.
Okay.
I love this one. And you guys, if you guys want, one person is going to get to buy this one.
Okay.
Because that's it. There's no more. I don't anticipate we will do this one again. I mean, like if somebody said, hey, I want one, we would make it, but I don't think this is a guitar we will make. Like just you and I are just going to make it again. You know what I mean? But this one's super, super cool. Link in the description below. You can go buy it right now. And one person is they're going to get it on sale through the weekend. It's going to be on sale till whoever buys it, or until Monday, and free shipping on this one too. So if the website charges you shipping, like sometimes it'll tack on shipping because I don't know how it works, but if it does, I'll refund you the shipping. And so it's free shipping. It's on sale right now, and it is magnificent. It is a Challenger Level 2, so it's a carved top. It's a white Limba, which I think is excellent, and it has gold hardware. You know what everybody says about gold hardware?
Well, I'm normally not a fan.
Yeah,
on this guitar, I like it on this guitar.
Everybody says that, and you know what? So last time Jeff LaQuatra came in, he's like, "Oh, I'm not really a fan of hardware, but I really like that." Who's actually looking at this one? I go, Jeff, you say that every time we have a guitar with gold hardware. I think you're a fan of gold hardware. So this one of the reasons that I like gold hardware on a white Limba guitar is because the 58 Gibson, what they called it Carina, but it was just white Limba.
Yeah, the holy trinity of modern shaped
Gibsons. Yeah. We know better, but it was Flying V Explorer. It was the Futura and the Moderne. Those all had gold hardware and what Gibson called Carina, which is just white Limba. Okay. So this one I think is truly, truly an excellent example of that kind of same aesthetic. However, this one has a cool feature in that the back has some black Limba streaks on it, and the neck is a 5-piece neck. So this has a 5-piece maple walnut neck. It's got all gold hardware. And this thing is positively beautiful. It's got our 73 finish.
Yep. So it's white Limba on the top, and then it's all stripy on the back.
Yeah, but it's not
but
a two-piece.
You can't tell. You can't. No, it's not. No, it's all one piece. But you can't tell any stripies here.
Yeah,
no stripies here.
Yeah,
flip it over. Nothing but stripies.
Nothing but stripies.
Yeah.
Is this a one piece? It might actually be a one piece. No, it's not. It's not. Okay.
But it's really well matched.
Yeah, it's super
so well matched we can't even see it. Hardly.
Okay. Kickstarter. Yeah, that's I think what I was talking about, Alan. Lefty O, who is always has something nice to say, says looks better in Joy's picture.
It probably does.
Yeah, I mean we've
that
already talked about
yesterday. And yeah, I mean there's just I don't know how you get live video to look uber crisp. We need way faster internet and way more camera. So, and that's why we have Joy take pictures. That's why, so you can go, ooh, that might look cool, and then you go to the website and go, ooh, that is cool.
Yeah. We're really just trying to drive you to the website where all the good pictures are. Yeah. And thank God our website has such a good
where the good pictures and buy it now button is. Yeah. There's no buy it now button on YouTube.
No. There is a link though to the buy it now. So you got
you're 2 clicks away from
this being your new favorite guitar. What do you think? See, Dastardly Dave thinks it's cool. Dan thinks it's cool. Everybody thinks it's cool. This little guitar is going to make somebody very, very happy. It makes me very happy. There's a bunch of crud on my I think I think it's from the knife. It's from
leather,
the knife sheath.
Sheath particles.
So I love that this is the carved top. I love that our standard guitar now is a carved top. And it's one of those things that you guys have been we're asking us for years. When are you going to do a carved top? When are you going to do a carved top? When are you going to do a carved top? And we worked so hard with Steve to get these where we wanted. We made I think I made 4 or 5 different carved tops, took them to Steve, and then we had to make a bunch of them to get them like 100% right. And I love this carved top. This carved top is it's elegant and it's classic. It's a bell carve like a Les Paul should be. So
unless
you guys know what I'm
talking about. Heavy-handed with slack belt sander.
Yeah.
Which we don't have. So we can't be heavy-handed with it or without it.
The cool thing about this is at its thickest point, it's 1.5 inches, but on the edge, 1 3/4. But on the edge, it's 1 1/4, 1 3/8. It's like an SG on the edge.
Almost, yeah.
And so it is this thing is crazy light too. It's thin and it's easy to play and it's easy to kind of get it in here. It's not, I don't know. I think the Challenger is, well, I'm biased, but I love the design. I love the shape. I love that our standard model has a carved top now. By the way, we will still do a flat top. No, the flat top is so popular, nobody has asked for one since we started doing carved tops.
Yeah.
That's not true. A handful of people have asked for level 3s. Zoltan has asked for a level 3. Which that's a flat top hollow body. And Curtis says gold hardware adds lots of warmth to the look of an amber color guitar. Man, you got that.
Yeah, right. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So
Rob says that he loves the back. Rob, this could be your guitar. And you could be the only guy who could see it. Man, because you know what? Okay. And the back is cool, but you would never, you could do, who is the guy who wrote thanks upside down on his guitar and who flip it up?
That would be the Singing Brakeman.
Good old, what's his name?
Yeah.
I can't remember. But anyway.
But it was a Singing Brakeman.
So this guitar is available right now, unless somebody already bought it. And it's on sale this weekend with free shipping. And on
Jimmy Rogers
Jimmy Rogers. So you could write that. You could put a sticker on the back, and you could show off the back, and you could thank all of your adoring fans too. God, this thing is awesome.
Put something else on the back too, like
whatever you want. Yeah. This neck feels great. I tell you, man, working with Steve to get this right. Here's what I absolutely wanted, and we 100% achieved. Anybody who buys a level 1 or 2 gets a guitar that is as good as one of the ones that we handmade.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The only difference is if having a handmade something means anything to you, then you want to get a level 3 or 4. But if you want the best guitar that you can get from Texas Toast Guitar, a level 1 is almost identical to a level 4, except for I do all the woodwork.
Uh-huh.
You still do all the paintwork on all of them. I mean, that's
I do.
You know what I mean?
You are not kidding. Yeah. There's a little bit more, maybe, little incidentals here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the way the guitar plays, the way the guitar sounds,
the way this. Okay, one of the things about like the way this sits on your lap when you're playing. Whoops, sorry. Like it's just I don't know. I can't do it because I'm so close to this.
Just hit me in the face.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to not do it. So anyway, gang, we've been doing this for 21 minutes. I think we've talked enough about the Challenger Level 2 white Limba with 5-piece neck. It's kind of, again, a guitar that we probably won't make again because it's kind of, this is going to require a special person.
All of this stuff, no.
Yeah.
We won't make this again. We shan't make it again.
We'll probably make.
Says, hey, I want one of them white black Limba 5-piece neck gold thingies.
It's funny because the video or the guitar we were using in the video today is basically this guitar, but the guy wanted an ebony fretboard with a bunch of figure in it. So yeah.
Do you like this finish?
I know, it's cool. So anyway. Curtis says, opinion, Chris and Matt, what's your favorite color on the Challenger Level 1 loaded package? Okay, great question.
That is a good question, and I have several answers.
It can be only one, sir.
There can only be one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to give him 2.
Okay.
Metallic colors.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute now.
All right.
There's only 5 colors available for the level 1. It's the level 1 loaded package.
I actually think I like Secret Silver the best.
Okay.
Secret Silver and Natural are my 2 favorite finishes on my guitar.
I'm going to say the Natural one is absolutely far and away my favorite one.
It's cool.
I thought it was going to be. I like the black one.
Yeah,
I like the Luxardo red one, but far and away the Natural one is my all-time favorite.
I like the Pelham Blue one.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Pelham Blue is we've done so many Pelham Blue guitars that I feel like it sort of gets lost in the mix.
Maybe.
But I do like the way that looks with that finish.
Is TV yellow a color that we offer in that? I think it is.
It is, yeah.
And I don't think we've done it.
I've never been a huge TV yellow fan, so I would rather spray it amber.
Mm-hmm. The Natural has a little bit of amber, doesn't it?
A little bit of amber on it. Yeah. To just sort of enrich
because it doesn't turn the mahogany yellow.
It doesn't turn the mahogany yellow. This turns a brownish, light, a tannish wood, more golden. The amber on mahogany turns a pinkish, reddish wood, a little more brown.
Yeah. So Curtis, if you want to know what Chris thinks, it's
Secret Silver still.
And if you want to know what Matt thinks, it's Natural. However, I'm leaning towards wanting to see the TV yellow.
Okay, but I think you could. We did one of those for Ike. That's what Ike has. Go visit Ike and play his guitar.
Yeah.
I think that's an easy decision to make. Secret Silver Natural. I mean, most people are into wood tones or into colors.
Yeah. So if you
you like wood tones, go Natural. You like colors, Secret Silver looks cool.
All right.
Pelham Blue looks cool too. Just tired of seeing it.
Lefty likes his Pelham Blue. He says the Secret Silver is real cool. Yeah, I don't think there's a bad choice on the level 1. I really
That's
don't.
the whole point of the 5 colors.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be honest, we have done some colors where we were like,
Yeah.
I don't know that I like it.
That's really the whole thing with the level one is we've curated a lot of that stuff out.
And a lot of times, what you think is going to look good doesn't, and then you might be bummed out.
Yeah.
So we've tried to take some of that away.
Yeah.
Other guitars, it's pretty much whatever you want. Unless it's really terrible, then we might try and talk you out of it.
We may very well. All right, gang. Well, let's go ahead and call it a week here. Let's get started with the weekend. We've got some cool stuff happening. It's Friday. We've got some cool stuff.
Sweet.
You can get to if you want, but you don't have to.
Sun's out.
And it's Odyssey Beer Works, the Great American Beer Works big barbecue this weekend. That's going to be fun. There's lots of good stuff happening. If you see Dylan, tell him that, make sure to tell him that I have a knife he doesn't have. Well, he has a lot of knives I don't have, so it's not a big deal. But
is it a contest?
Everything's a contest, dude.
Well, then I think you're losing.
Oh, no. I mean, if it was like knives I have boxes of knives that are like, that are super cool. Maybe I should start my own knife channel.
Number of knives, it's the quality of knives.
Maybe. Yeah, and Dylan probably has a way more expensive.
The other thing that you have that he doesn't have, huge Pez dispenser collection, including several Batmans that nobody else has.
Yep. All right, gang. Well, we will talk to you on Sunday, if not before, because we've got a video coming out at 5:00 p.m. on Sunday, just like we always do. I'm probably going to have to consider very strongly monetizing videos that are not live again. I don't know. I hate it. I hate it.
Going.
Yeah. So, all right, gang, have a good weekend. We will see you Sunday, and we'll talk to you then. Take care.